watch it. And if you have not watched the series, you should go and watch it, because otherwise you're not going to know anything as to what is going on. But anyways, let's get right into the video. First off, I think season 2 is going to kick off right where we left off from the last episode. Because personally, I think it wouldn't make much sense if, we ended up someplace else that we didn't know where we were going to be. But that is just my opinion. So yeah, let's start with some theories. So if you remember, at the end of the final episode, we met a new character who we had no idea was going to be in this entire series at all, who is Max. So my predictions for Max is he's an old friend of Jake's, because I don't think he's an enemy, because otherwise, because Jake seemed very surprised of Max being there. Don't know how, but at some point I do feel like Max is going to ask Jake to join his band, because if we remember, their lead singer didn't show up. So yeah, I think somewhere along season 2 there's going to be a little bit of a conflict, because we all know we love a little bit of drama. I think Jake's going to be asked to join their band, and he's going to have to make a difficult decision to either stay with his current bandmates or go to join their band. So that's just my thought on Max, is that he's probably an old childhood friend, and he's going to make some things kind of shift in a way. Show or series is there without some drama? Now obviously we know from the last episode also that Drew suffered a bit. I don't want to say suffered, because honestly I think he brought it on to himself. But Drew obviously might have a pretty big role. Reason being, he parted ways with his friend Jake, because I don't think Jake was friends with him. And I do think Drew might somehow try to get Jake to be his friend again in some way, because he walked away as if he was really sad about the whole situation, which, I mean, obviously everyone's gonna be sad if they split with their friend, but he looked sad to the point where he didn't look like himself. Now obviously he's gonna suffer a bit before, so yeah, there's gonna be some suffering on his end, but I do think he might try to either stir up drama or try and rekindle his friendship with Jake and the bandmates, which I think is gonna be very hard, but that could be very possible. So much so that I made a little short and as well as some videos of playing Jake and Haley and the entire gang in my Sims game, and did some stuff. And so anyway, speaking of Jaylee, I think we're gonna get a bunch of Jaylee moments. Why? Because I feel like they've grown tighter, and I think Jake really helped Haley out in the last episode, especially with her stage fright. And I think they're gonna have definitely a tighter relationship also want to say I think Xander and Jake might have a closer bond now after everything that has happened. Now I'll get into that in just a minute. Because you know why I think that? Because I think Xander being an overprotective brother, I think he saw a lot of potential in Jake during when they were performing